Hey YouTube, back again for another pickup video. The garage sales this season have been really great. I think I've found video games at every single sale I've been to, minus a few. And without any further delay, let's get going. So finally, something I've been looking for a really long time is a Nintendo haul, and we finally got one. So let's get started with these games. We got a bunch of great games in here. A lot of doubles though, but doubles are good. We got Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, F-117 Stealth Fighter. I didn't have that one. I'll try to remember to say which ones I didn't have and which ones I do. So those two I already. I had Mike Tyson's, but I didn't have Stealth Fighter. 2 copies of Mighty Bomb Jack on NES. Pretty neat. Didn't have that game. 3 copies of RC Pro-Am. Pretty neat. I already have that game, so that's 3 games I can sell. Back to the Future on NES, which I didn't have, which is neat. I don't think that game's very good, but whatever. Tiger Heli, which I didn't have. I assume that's some sort of shooter, and the label is pretty messed up on that one, but what are you going to do? 2 copies of TNC Surf Design, which I didn't have. I've always wanted to have that game. Ice Hockey, which I have. Bayou Billy, which surprisingly I didn't have. Is that? Yeah, it's a Konami title, and I usually grab the Konami titles when I see them. And WrestleMania, which I didn't have. The wrestling games on the Nintendo are fun. Not very good, but fun. Double Dribble on NES. A classic game. Slalom, which I didn't have, and actually I'm excited for, because that is a decent game. Sky Shark, which I didn't have. Another good shooter there. Infiltrator. I don't know much about this game. Looks pretty fun. Top Gun. Everybody's got to have Top Gun, although surprisingly I don't. Batman Returns. Not the good Batman. Actually, I've never really researched that one. Jeopardy. Everybody's got to have Jeopardy. Golf. Baseball. Operation Wolf, which I'm pretty sure I have. I'm not sure, but if I didn't, now I do. And 2 copies of Duck Hunt, which is neat. I actually don't have the standalone Duck Hunt, which is good. Hogan's Alley, everybody's got to have that one. 10-Yard Fight, which I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't think I have that one. And Bases Loaded. One of the more common games. Another game I didn't have, which is just the standalone Mario Brothers on the system, which is neat. And there's 2 more of those, so those will be going up. And we got 6 copies, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 copies of Super Mario Duck Hunt, which can't have enough copies of that game. Gotta make that coffee table. And just some other miscellaneous games that I picked out from that sale, which is the Genesis 6-pack, which I'm actually excited to have. Streets of Rage 2, another classic. Spawn Armageddon, which is neat. And Maximum Carnage, which, for those of you who don't know, is the red car. Pretty excited to have that one. So that was a major haul for $20. That's a pretty good deal in my opinion. So yeah, not a bad haul right there. Next was the local sale actually. It was a neighborhood-wide sale, and I hit it up, and it was pretty successful. So we got 3 Game Boy games here. Donkey Kong Country, which is neat. Commander Keen, a classic PC game, now that I can play on the go. And Wolfenstein 3D, which basically any version of Wolfenstein 3D is expensive. Just like that. It's about a $15 GBA game. The Sonic Mega Collection, which is neat. I actually almost got it at my local flea market for $8, which I thought was a good deal. But got it now for $1. For $1, I got Street Fighter Anniversary Collection. Still looking for that arcade stick. Boy, that's a rare arcade stick. The game is surprisingly not rare. The Final Round on PS1, which was like 25 cents, so I figured I'd pick it up. This is a good one. Wild Arms 2 on PS2. Good find there. Halo 2, which I think has Halo 1 in there as well, so that was a nice bonus. Final Fantasy X. I haven't decided whether I'm going to keep this one or not. We will see. NBA Street on Nintendo GameCube. Always a big fan of those basketball games. Love basketball. And this is a double. Star Wars Rogue Leader, Rogue Squadron 2. That's a good double though. Good double to have. Project Gotham Racing, which I got at my local X9 Games store for 25 cents. And Space Ace, that Bugs Bunny game. So that was another cool haul. And finally, something that I don't usually buy because I don't have the system for it. But I got a boatload of Atari games that I'm going to go through real quick. Every manual is included. I'm not going to bother showing those. So let's get cracking on these. For $5 I got all these, which it's a good deal, in my opinion. Alright. Sword Quest. Don't know too much about Atari games. We'll just try to go one by one here. Maze Craze. Air Sea Battle. Yar's Revenge. Which I'm pretty sure is one of the better games, I'm not sure. Berserk, which is another one of those good ones. Kaboom. Adventure. Frogger, which we all know is good. That one's fun to have. Night Driver, which looks like it has a couple games on it. Combat. Gotta have combat. Just drop combat. Pole Position. Pac-Man, which is neat. Video Pinball. Asteroids, a classic. I still have the, there's a beach that I go to, Hampton Beach in New Hampshire, and there's an arcade there, and there's an Asteroids machine. I still hold the high score there. It's been there for years. I'm the only one who plays that game. Video Chess, which is neat. I like chess. Vanguard. Donkey Kong, which is actually a ColecoVision game, which is neat. Now I have a couple ColecoVision games. Space Invaders. Missile Command, which might not be Missile Command, I'm not sure. Circus Atari. If you see any of these and you're like an Atari guy, let me know which ones are rare. And that'll help me out a lot. Breakout. Video Olympics. Golf. Phoenix. Defender. Combat. Othello. And another ColecoVision game, which is neat. Venture. I don't have a ColecoVision, but maybe I'll get one to try those out. So definitely looking for an Atari system to check all these games out. I don't have an Atari, but figured for $5 I'd pick all that up. So hope you guys enjoyed this pickup video. I think that was everything. Oh, one more thing. I got Watch Dogs for PC. Great game. A lot of issues though, a lot of bugs. The launch was terrible. It took me like a week to like get it to run on my PC, and I have a top of the line PC too, so that was a major issue there. But I also picked up this guide, which has a bunch of different like just artwork and stuff from the game. So if you guys want to see an in-depth look at this guide, let me know. And hope you guys enjoyed. See you. I'm actually going to film another one right after this for last week's garage sale haul. So stay tuned.